Yo guys, Foster here. I'm bringing you some Fortnite Save the World. It's not Battle Royale. I know Battle Royale is the hot big thing right now and stuff like that. Um, so I'm gonna talk about somewhat the decline. It's not really decline. The mediocre of Fortnite. And you're thinking Battle Royale, but it's Save the World. I know. I totally got you. I really don't care. Great joke, Evan. Yay. Um. But Save the World has potential, and I think once it becomes free, you should absolutely get it. Because it is a blast to play. But the reason you don't see much content on it, on Save the World, is because the content is boring to watch. It's fun to play, but boring to watch. Like, about 10 minutes of it is just you running around trying to find resources, gather resources, collect blue glow to start up, um, kind of this, like, a shelter, like Atlas would, and, a van, and stuff like that. If you actually play the game or watch like any early videos, you'll understand what I mean, except for the shelter. But shelter's obvious. Shelter keeps survivors safe. Bleh. Done. Easy. If you just watch a few videos at the beginning of like Fortnite, you'll understand completely what the Atlas, what I'm talking about, the van, and stuff like that. What I mean by what it actually is. Just go watch a few videos. It's interesting at the beginning. The only thing that's kind of keeping Save the World afloat is the story. The story is keeping Save the World at this good game. Because otherwise, I don't think people would really want to play it. But if you just, the beginning of it is so interesting. There's like this mystery behind it of like, what's going on? What are these husks? And what is Dr. Vinderman doing? And where is he? Is he still alive? And even at the end, like, there's really nothing. And that, la, 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 la. I did this better the first time. My mic got messed up and stuff. But Fortnite Save the World needs its story to come out faster. They need a more interesting story to keep coming out. And I think they need to add more areas other than the city, the suburbs, and stuff like that. Or just, I think they need to add more special missions. There's one really cool mission which is about Dr. Vinderman. We went to his lab and stuff, and you like go to that. Even that first Atlas mission you go to is interesting because they have this cool little building. They just need like story missions that are really interesting and cool, other than the same repetitive mission like in Plankerton. And this is what you're gonna hear from almost anyone: is Plankerton is the worst and most repetitive, and you have to really grind to get through it. But it is rewarding near the end, but then it goes back into the grind a little bit, and then you go to the next area. So it's like, you're like, okay, you got me a little bit, and then it's just grind, and then you get more story, which is really interesting, and then it's a grind, and then you're off to Candy Valley, which now has a story which I still have to yet to play through. I'm on the van, and then it's Storm Shield Defense, and then I'm a plank off, which is set off the rocket to go to Candy Valley, and then I'm done with Plankerton, and I'm like, yes, I will be done, finally. I am glad I have seen a little bit of Candy Valley. I am absolutely glad that you do not have to do the Storm Shield Defense anymore. Oh, I'm absolutely happy. I hate the Storm Shield defense because it's a challenge. Not the other missions aren't like they're not. It's not like they're easy or anything. They're hard. Trust me. I failed a few. You can fail them. And you're like, oh no. Luckily, you keep all your resources. You don't get like absolute levels if you fail, and you don't get a chest, which chests are really important. Sadly, I'm good just talking about the game right now. Uh, right now, I'm sad because I really want more content for Save the World, but it's being completely, like, utterly overshadowed. Shadow over the la la la. I English well. Overshadowed by Battle Royale, which I'm really sad because I'm really interested in the story. I'm gonna be honest. I like Save the World more than Battle Royale, and that's just my opinion. I'm just not much of a Battle Royale person. And if you like Battle Royale more than Save the World because you're not a PvE type of person, well, okay, I don't care. That's just your opinion. I could care less. Like, oh no, you like Battle Royale more than Save the World? Oh no, it's the end of the world, oh no! Okay, whatever, I don't care. But I really want this to be better than it is. And the way to make a game better than it is to make criticism. Don't say this is awful. And then if someone asks you why, you have nothing to say. That is not criticism. Just cursing someone out is not criticism. That's just being called a jerk. Criticism is saying, I don't like this game because this, and this, and this. And this is what would make it better for me. Other people might not agree with you, but that's the thing about criticism. It can be criticized itself. People might not like, oh, I just don't like, this, and they just have made a completely different way. And then you just come up with a compromise. That's sort of how I'm gonna off of another country, America, where I live. Um, America was built on compromises, and compromises are really good most of the time. Sometimes they're bad. I can't think of one that's bad. I can only think of, oh wait, 3/5. That one was a horrible compromise. Should have never happened. Just realized 3/5 compromise should never happen. Eh. But all the other compromises, like the Great Compromise, which is compromise between the history lesson, yay, stuff like that, blah blah blah. I'm getting completely off track. Woo! I like history. Okay, I got completely off track. Sorry about that. But I think this game needs the criticism. It needs to get story. I think they're heading in a good direction with Canyon Valley and making the Storm Shield defense optional. Because that is absolutely hard if you try to do it solo. You cannot do it solo. You have to at least have another person. And even then, you might just barely get it. You have to have like higher than what it is, and you have to have like millions of traps. You have to have like completely upgraded walls, and it has to be metal and stone, no wood, because the wood is absolute trash. Wood is only good for corralling husk into a certain area, so all the traps will kill them. Only thing wood's good for in this game. And also good for just putting yourself in the box so you can heal and get ammo for your guns. Wood's absolute trash. But I really hope for good story for Save the World. That's really what is gonna bring this to fame. For Save the World is gonna be the story. And I really hope this gets out of early access really soon so it can be free. Because that's what's also gonna bring it up in numbers. Is it's gonna be free. Yes, there's probably gonna be some people who really suck and like, I just want the free V-Bucks. I want my 50 V-Bucks. So I have free V-Bucks. Yeah, I could care less. They still have to play the game to actually get the V-Bucks. You've got to play the game to get the free V-Bucks. So I don't think it's going to be ruined by people coming in just for free V-Bucks. But, it's just my opinion. It's kind of what I think Fortnite is. Battle Royale is the biggest thing. Save the World needs to be better. It needs its criticism. We need to give it criticism for when it goes wrong. Because if there is none, it can't get better. And I really want this game to be as good as it can. Hope you enjoyed, and I see you guys later.